My name is Joseph Spendlove and this is some organic forest honey. Now the reason this honey is so special, I'm just going to zoom in. I'm not sure whether you can see that or not, but it's not a clear honey. Okay. Now the reason this honey is so good for you is because it is in its natural state. One of the big things they do with processed honey, the cheaper honeys, is that they filter them, so obviously it looks nice and clear, and as a consumer we think, oh, that looks lovely, we'll have a little bit of that. And then they also heat them as well. Okay, so the heat treatment, again, to get all the bits and bobs out and the things that don't look nice. Taste wise, everything's the same in honey, but just so it looks better, they do that. So if you are going to have honey, okay, which is the only real natural sweetener you should be having, and even that, it's still a sugar and it will take your blood sugar high, so you do still need to be careful of it. But if you're having something like porridge, or you really miss sweetener in your diet, then organic honey is key to enjoying something. Now, as I said, it's unheated, so unheated honey. Now this one says on it, let me have a look. The light from the camera is blinding me, so I can't read it much. It does say unheated honey on here. Now this is a New Zealand one. Yeah, this is a New Zealand one. It's called Organic Forest Honey, and this was from Holland and Barrett, and it was $2.99. Okay, and a really big pot. Now I'm just going to get my little tasting spoon. Now the class this evening did have a little taste. Now I am fasting at the moment, but for the purposes of this video I am allowed to taste a little bit because I want to talk to you about, first of all, just look at the texture. So it's thick and it's a little bit like set honey. It's not as set though. Okay, I'm just going to have a tiny little bit. What I would say, a lot of honeys can just taste like sugar, you know, real sweetness. But this actually tastes like honey. You know, it's actually got like a nice texture and that really quality taste. Man, that's great. Okay, but not finish off the job. So that is the honey. As I said, it needs to be unheated, and obviously it needs to be organic as well, so it hasn't got a lot of the chemicals in. And just use it very sparingly on anything you want. For those of you who live in Derbyshire or even in the United Kingdom, there is another brand that I found that Tesco stock, and that's called Little Over Honey, and they make it in Little Over on the outskirts of Derby. And that's another one that's unheated, and it does say unheated. They stock it at Burton Tesco. I would have thought they'd definitely stock it in the Derby Tesco. And it's $3.99, so it is a little bit more expensive with this one. I'm not sure it's organic or not, so you might want to check that out. I would definitely prefer, this is a cheaper, so I would definitely prefer the unlocal one, which is $2.99 and it's organic. But you know, we do like to support local places, so have a look at the Little Over Honey, $2.99 from Tesco. Enjoy some sweetness in your life.